Over the past 2 years, Natalie Decker has become one of the more noticeable drivers in NASCAR. In part, this is likely because she is a young woman who is trying to break into a sport largely dominated by and participated in by white men. However, does she live up to the hype? In 2018, Decker competed full-time in the ARCA Racing Series. On paper, her results seemed to be pretty good. Decker finished in the top 10 9 times out of 20 races, had an average finish of 11.8, and also finished 7th in the final point standings. However, it should be noted that the majority of ARCA races in 2018 featured car counts in the mid-20s, with multiple cars in races being starting park cars that would retire from the race after a handful of laps to claim low-result prize money. Additionally, the team she drove for, Venturini Motorsports, won 8 races during the season between Decker's various teammates, while Decker could only get a best finish of 5th place twice. For 2019, Decker moved up to NASCAR proper in the Truck Series in a part-time season with DGR-Crosley. 17 races into the season, of which Decker started 14 races, Decker has failed to finish better than 13th place at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. She has also failed to finish 8 races, all of which were due to crashes. In all fairness to Decker, not all of these retirements were her fault. At Daytona International Speedway, she made contact with other vehicles, which is perfectly normal, but her truck literally caught fire as a result of the contact, which is not perfectly normal. Another example was at Kentucky Speedway, where Spencer Boyd lost control and took Decker out in the process. Finally, she was collected in a large crash at Michigan International Speedway through no fault of her own. However, with every other crash she has had in the Truck Series in 2019, Decker was at fault, either completely or partially, in my opinion. Her worst race would come at Bristol Motor Speedway, where she first spun out, but was then involved in a later crash. As the race was under caution for this, Decker's truck had stalled and needed a push from a truck. Unfortunately, she lost control as the truck began to push her. As this happened, her spotter, Kevin Hamlin, literally quit and left the stand. Based on the hype Natalie Decker got as she started her career and her results so far in NASCAR, I would say that she is a bust. Of course, she is still young, being just over 22 years old. Perhaps she could make a career recovery and make me look ridiculous and stupid for making this video and questioning her talent. Only time will tell.